Hey everybody, welcome back to Shock and Schlock. I'm your host, Joshua Gillis, and today I'm back with a special review because it's done by one of my favorite people, the homie, the dear friend of mine, John, from the Sick on Cinema podcast. The release of Short Shits, which has been a long time in the making. For anybody who doesn't know, Short Shits is the collected short film works of John from the Sick on Cinema podcast, which if you don't know them, and you watch my channel, I don't know what you're doing, truthfully. I've been on the podcast twice too, not to flex, because Francis has been there too, so the bar is for entry is obviously low. But anyway, um, this is 14 years of short films. I believe it is, I want to say 17 total shorts and projects on here, ranging in length, ranging in tone, from that 14-year period. So a few of them are stuff that John worked on with other people. Some of these are just his effort, with actors that are in these. And you get a wide range of tones. You get stuff from, like sort of exploitation film parodies to more serious horror stuff. Um, and a lot of the early stuff in this, I'm not going to go over like every film. This is 17 short films. This is going to be a crazy long review if I do that, but so I'm going to go as a sort of holistic what this is. It's sort of like DIY, low budget, shoestring budget filmmaking by someone who appreciates horror and the genre and the community more than just about anybody that I've ever known. Um, and the this is I was saying this is like Boyhood for people who aren't nerds, because you see John's progression both as like a person and a filmmaker across this 14-year period, starting out with like dollar store gags and a Freddy Krueger parody where he's eating somebody's eyeballs, um, and goofy explosions, to more serious stuff like about religion and touching on topics like that, to going to very professional music video production, which was with Dot Orbix, which was a local musician in the area for them boys, which I'll leave in the comment below because the song, even like away from this, like my relation with John and everything, is very good. And these short films are very good. I really like the old stuff. The sort of earnest nature of it, you can tell that it's just like kids having fun, which is something that I've always been very vocally in support of, be it Addison Binnick's magnum opus, be it the works of Steven Gershchuk from Box Creep Films. I always like this very DIY, low budget approach with people that want to make a movie. They don't care about budget, and they just set out to do something that is fun and entertain themselves first. And that is always something that I will appreciate because it makes the viewing experience so much better. And each short film in this collection feels a little bit more professional than the last one. My personal favorite is one of the newer shorts from John, which was Spooky Scary Skeletons. I know that some of this was unfortunately like lost. There's like video corruption or something along those lines. But it really captures like the Halloween spirit with these kids trick-or-treating and going to the wrong house. It's very creative. It's shot really well. And I think that's something that you see across from this. Like the early stuff, yeah, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's always entertaining. Some of it is genuinely funny. Even if I wasn't friends with John, this would be something that I would purposely seek out because I really like the progression across the span of this. And then you get on a second disc on this, which I, of course, I got that thing on me. Has some stuff that, John worked on, but maybe, he wasn't like the primary person doing it. Like it was in a collaboration with other people. And yeah, get a lot of that. One short film on the second disc is called Humdinger, and if you have pets like me, I would recommend putting them out of the room when that happens because my cat looked at me like I had punched it because it has a low hum throughout the entire thing, like this high pitched beeping sound. Oh, great short, by the way. So yeah, really thrilled that I was given a copy of this. Enjoyed just about everything in this. It's hilarious in the beginning. The more like serious stuff works really well. I do personally prefer the funnier stuff, but I mean, John is multi-talented, of course, in these. I like the music video a lot as well. I think it shows John's progression to what he has like became now as a filmmaker. I don't think John is the type of person that would definitely give himself enough credit for that either. But yeah, go watch the music video attached to this. It's very professional. It reminded me of very much of like Nine Inch Nails, and really, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I give John a chef's kiss. I give him a wet, dirty kiss to my butter boy. Um, but if you're a fan of low budget, like DIY, do it yourself at home type of horror, you will want to definitely check this out. Even if you don't know the Sick on Cinema podcast. Number one, you're a fucking poser in a square. I'm just joking, but check them out. You will find something to enjoy in this, I promise you. If you're a fan of anything that I talk about on my channel, this is definitely a 5. Even if this wasn't made by John, it would be a 5. I would be touting this as the best release of the year still. And yeah, all the proceeds from this go to the MS Foundation as well. It's $20 plus shipping, $5 in the US, like just about all of us charge for that. So $25 shipped. Comes with 2 discs. This nice little case. Look at that art by Psychonaut there. Oh, Silas, another homie. This is homieception. There's too much going on here. But yeah, you get that little insert. John signs it, and you get this trash bin thing, which I should have thought of for a banana box release, but it's okay that Matt takes my ideas. But yes, seek this out for sure. You're supporting a good cause. You're supporting good people. Don't support things in the underground by people that aren't passionate, because there are some of those out there as well. This is passionate filmmaking on a budget. I highly recommend it. You should check it out. And yeah, John and Matt at this closing at the end of this. I know these are the films of John primarily, but John and Matt with the Sick on Cinema podcast have helped foster this community, like almost their own sub community in the extreme horror underground community, and have built like this group of people. Started out as fans, but obviously I've talked about it in the past, and everybody that knows me knows where I'm very good friends with the Sick on Cinema boys and Spooky Celluloid, my male life partner Francis. And I don't think I would have met any of them without the podcast. And I think a lot of my friends in the community that are also friends of John and Matt and Francis are all we all came together through this. So, to John, thank you, brother. I'm not good at these sappy things, and nobody that's watching this video that's like new to the channel or anything is gonna get much from this, but John and Matt have fostered something that is worth taking care of in the community. So if you're part of that community, number one, you probably will buy this at some point. If you haven't already, you should. And I think this is going to be, it showcases sort of the type of people you're doing here with. I didn't even mention, John does intros for every short on this as well. I think that gives you an idea of what you're dealing with here. So yeah, support good people. Support people that are bringing people together, not people that are tearing things apart or doing silly things in the community and giving us a bad name. Obviously, I won't name names there, and I'm not starting drama. I can't even actually think of anything. I just mean support good people. So, yeah. 5 out of 5. Go buy it. It's my favorite release of the year. Not much else to say. Thanks to the Sick on Cinema boys for always being there for the community and showing that, this is something, we're all part of something really positive. We're just a bunch of nerd losers that like movies, and this is made by a nerd loser who likes movies and skateboarding, which I also liked before I became old. Um, anyway, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Keep your notifications on. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe to the Open Casket. I meant to say the Sick on Cinema podcast. Subscribe to the Open Casket too. Subscribe to Spooky Celluloid. You can see me there. Subscribe to the Sick on Cinema podcast. Go leave them a negative review. Tell them that they're pieces of shit. Especially when I show back up on there. Leave that episode 1-star reviews across the board. You don't want to listen to me more than you have to. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.